course, to me, I haven't been online for. I've been not occasionally online. I think I'm doing some shorts at the moment. They're more beneficial than the long form videos. I realize you get more views. These long form videos never really get any views, so it's like, what's the point of me wasting my time doing it? But this is a topic that I thought I could squeeze in for a couple of minutes. Um, it's a little bit near and dear to my heart, especially when I heard like people like Sully Breaks a few years ago when he came out and started speaking about it. Um, the benefits of going to school or even sending your kids to school. And the reason why this topic's on my mind at the moment is because I took my son to get some sort of checkup today. You have like a pre in here in Germany. You have a pre checkup. It's like a preschool checkup or something. I don't know. Check if you haven't been abused or whatever, or your faculty doing in order. If you're going to do well, or for whatever reason it is, I don't know. Anyway, so there was a moment in the checkup where the I don't know if she's a doctor or the checkout. I don't know, man. I can't figure the word at the moment. Um, asked me if I'm all right with the kid going to school. First of all, you have no choice. In Germany and probably most of Europe, you don't have any choice to say I don't want to send my kids to school. In Germany, that's double down. If I was to say I'm not sending my kids to school, within a month I'll probably get letters. I'll be bombarded with letters. I'll be getting visits, and then before long, the kids I'll probably be thrown in jail, and the kids will be taken away from me. That's the reality of the life in this country. I'm gonna get fined to death, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna be sent to jail, and my kids are being removed from my premises. Simple. So the fact that she asked me this was a kind of a stupid question anyway, because she knows if I said it, the consequences are there in place. There's actually, I think the only way to get around it, I don't know if I should really say, there is ways to get around it, actually I'm not going to say, but yeah, anyway. So she asked me, yeah, am I happy with my kid going to school? And I told her my opinion. I said, to be honest, no. I wouldn't send him to school if it was up to me, but I have no choice. Why? Because I firmly believe that most things that anybody learns in school is useless in today's society and will be useless when he gets to an age where he can actually use anything that you learn. Um, and that's my opinion. She's like, yeah, but you can learn to read and write. Yeah, he can learn to read and write. He's got to learn that anyway. I told her that I learned not much in school. I learned to read and write in school, but everything I learned after I left school, everything, I've become the man I am today and acquired the intellect I have today after school. I wasn't learning nothing in school. I was being indoctrinated, and that's the difference. You're indoctrinated in school. You're not taught anything, really, because anything you got to learn outside of school, like let's be honest, you could learn English or any language in about 2 years. I don't need to. I said, I don't see, for example, a doctor. Want to be a doctor, or you want to be a rocket scientist, or something like that. Yes, it makes sense for you to go and do that. And you don't learn that in school anyway. You learn that in university, college, after school, like I said earlier. But in order for you to be sourced out, yes, you probably need to go to school. Now, I also believe that doctors are born; they're not made. I don't think you can go to school and be a doctor. You're either going to go to school and show from an early age a desire to be a doctor or not. Just like me, I showed a desire to be a piano player or a musician early. I knew that's what I wanted to do. And I think if you ask most doctors, they will say, this is what I wanted to do. Unless, obviously, you come from like some sort of, how do you say it, a foreigner who's come to the country and knows that being a doctor and a lawyer and doing these jobs is the only way you're going to get some sort of status. Typically, when you come from a brown country to a European country, you have to do something like that to get respect. So yeah, um, so that's what I feel about it. If you're going to be, if you're educational, you're gonna go and do it. If you're not, like most people are not, and they're gonna just slip into normal jobs, being cashiers, being electricians, which you can all do by doing trades. You can be an electrician by trade. You can be a plumber by trade. You can do all this stuff after school, builder, anything like this. You can do this after school. It takes you less time, a year or two to study, and then you get the education what you need in order to do it. And even better way to do it is doing hands-on work, being hands-on. So, yeah, I don't know if my son is going to be academic. I do not know. To me, the way I look at him at the moment, he's he's, he's probably going to be smart, but if you put him into the stuff that's um, catered towards his skills, he can excel. But if you put him in stuff that he doesn't like, he's not going to excel. It's simple. Here's another example: footballers. You can tell when someone's going to be a good footballer or a good sportsman, not even just football, but sports in general. You can see from an early age. You can see this stuff. And I think what school kind of is like a generic blueprint thrown on everybody, and hopefully it just weeds out the real good people, and the rest just get left behind. That's all it does. Waste of time. Waste of time. What you need to teach in school, and I've gone over this 1,000 times already, is how to hunt, how to plant the right trees and the right food, to eat, agriculture. You need to how to build basic shelter, your own stuff, how to swim, how to fish. You need to learn that stuff, how to survive. You need survival skills in this world, survival skills. All the rest of the stuff you can learn after that. First, I know you got the sky is useless anyway. I think kids, humans shouldn't be at school till they're at 10, 11, 12, they're in the 13 to about 17 when they're easy, and then they send the kids to school quite quickly and get them all ready to work on the conveyor belt. What a waste. Um, it's waste. It's inefficient. It's wasteful. You're wasting the best years of a child's life or a human's life, technically speaking, the best years, on nonsense, really, nonsense. Hey, I was days about getting ready for 9 to 5. What rubbish is that? If you ask me, I don't know if can I even say that word? Because it seems like one word means the one thing that was going on the last couple of years, but I'm not talking about that one now. I'm talking about the normal stuff like measles, mumps, rubella, and all this stuff. So you got like these jabs. So you basically got when your child's born, they get injected with all sorts of stuff. It's like I don't know, there's so many, there's so many, and the woman says to me, he doesn't have. Are you against these vaccines and stuff? I said no, he's got the ones he needs because just obviously in this country too, you have to have. So either you're anti-vax, as they will call it, in Germany, have vaccines, they won't let you in the school if they don't have vaccines. Yeah. So if you're anti-vax, you go to school, which leads you to yeah. So there's all that stuff that you're gonna end up with if you don't vaccinate your kids. So you're kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place, really. You have no choice. So yeah. So she asked me about this stuff, which is actually why he's got the ones he needs. Yeah, but apparently he's supposed to have more. Well, I'm like, he's got the ones he needs. And she's saying, yeah, well, I see differently. I said, look, I'm somebody, the chances of getting something are so small. Yeah, if you're actually lucky if you get something. No, sorry, you're unlucky if you get something. That's it. That's where you are. It's like a lottery, man. Getting these mad diseases that exist on the planet is luck. It's a luck thing, So, um, obviously, I'm not against vaccines, of course. Um, I'm not for them 100%, not all of them, but I'm not against them. I think there's some like tetanus and stuff. I think people need tetanus. You are most likely going to suffer a rusty nail at some point in your life, and you're going to need this. So yeah, I think it's it's weird. It's weird that people have got these funny kind of drone stances and stuff. And I think to myself, what? And they want to throw their opinion on you. And you're like, why? Why? So yeah, anyway, there it is. There's my gripes for today. Basically, all I want to say in a nutshell is that's just my opinion, by the way. I know a lot of people share my opinion. It's just my opinion. Um, of course, everyone needs to get some sort of education. Whether it's going to be useful or not, it's not even debatable anymore. It's clear. It's clear that the education that exists today is not going to be useful in the future. I think I heard someone say, I think it was Bill Carson or something. He was saying, Nash, he was saying we should be learning about, kids today should be learning about space travel. That's true. I support that claim. You should be learning about space travel. You should be learning about population reduction, which is um, climate change and stuff like this, which is really a threat in the next 10, 15, 20 years, or even 100 years. Next 100 years, you're going to see massive changes on this planet, you know, where you might need to learn these survival skills, which I think you need. Yeah, but no one seems to care about that. All they want to care about is if you can add one and one and two and two, and which god is the one that you should follow, and crap like this, you know. So yeah. Anyway, um, I'm gonna leave it there, and well, and I know we want to start doing some podcasts again soon, but we're just trying to find time for it. So hopefully we're there. We'll be back on the screen a bit more often. You can follow my Happy Piano website. I teach piano, so you can follow that, and you can follow Alstallio for some sort of music stuff if you're interested. And obviously, you want to follow here too. So yes, I'll catch up with you guys a bit. Good